We decided to go without battens, screwing plywood straight to the roof and have it slightly curved. Unfortunately, it's just been an absolute nightmare because you can't see. All of the battens have got these holes in them. These are very small holes, but the big ones have got like big holes in them, which means that every time you try and screw through, you hit one of these massive holes all the way through them, and you're either on that or you're on the edge of the batten and the screw just comes off. It's deflects off. It's just an absolute nightmare, which means that we're having trouble getting the ceiling to stay up, and it looks terrible with all these screws in there. It's absolutely awful. So now we've decided to take down the entire roof. We had the slats up here, and we were thinking that we'd be able to screw the cupboards into here and here, but directly onto the metalwork. But we're finding it very hard to screw the ceiling down properly. So because of that, you live and learn. We've decided to put battens up and make our lives easier, and then we're going to be able to screw the cupboards, the overhead cupboards, directly to those battens. We're also going to take down the ceiling and then put some battens up along the top as well, just to make sure that that ceiling's up there for the next 20 years and it's solid. So how we've done this is we've just hooked the battens into here and then behind here. It's the standard cheapest B&Q timber that we could get for £3 for a big length, 3x2s, and yeah, they seem to work fine. So we chopped both ends, rounded off the ends just to make them fit in here. And we used the 3x2, I think it is. It's the cheapest timber in B&Q. We bought it on a Sunday, so we couldn't go to the timber merchants. And then it's just drill through like that, one screw in the bottom, and they're in there pretty solid. Initially we decided to go with screwing the wood directly onto the metal, including the cabinets, but we had to rethink this idea because screwing the cabinets into the metalwork would be tricky, because screws tend to bounce off of the metalwork into all the ruts, etc., and it's an absolute nightmare. So we took it back down and added the studs behind. Tired. So tired. Not used to physical work. We were planning on screwing into the metal, but this is obviously a better solution. So we should have done this in the first place.
Well, we live and learn, isn't it?
Yeah,
From mistakes.
We
are not DIY expert.
Bit.
Yeah, doing just more time, that's all.
And it's a flat surface now.
Yeah.
Nice. Giving it quite some fault, we decided to take the ceiling back down, and we've decided to put wood behind the metal in order to give it more rigidity. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be a lot better. The other thing that we did is we've removed the wiring behind. We noticed we clipped a wire, so it says always have fuses on your gear, because we were testing the lights. Obviously we had a fuse on there. It didn't blow the fuse, but if we didn't have a fuse on there and we shorted out the battery, it would have been not good. So yeah, make sure you use fuses even for testing. When we put the ceiling back up, we decided to put in 9mm plywood directly screwed into the roof braces. This then allowed us to screw in the next layer of plywood onto the roof directly into that plywood. So we didn't drop the ceiling down by much, only by 9mm, because I'm quite tall.